do both. We're recording through both of those.
Okay, so that way we don't have a problem
Yes.
with that. Okay.
With Facebook Live because
Because
we don't have tripod. We're trying to figure this out. Oh, it snaps. Sick of people at ESPN or Sports Center who think they have their heads on their shoulders but really don't? Well, it's time for the Jimmy the K Sports Show, and we're going to give you the most urgent sports news. Well, sit back, buckle up, and get ready for the #1 sports show on the web, the Jimmy the K Sports Show with the big news.
the sports shoe.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We're trying something new. That's what happens when you go so long without a show.
Could you get something to hold that up?
To hold. Yeah. I know. Oh, man. How y'all doing this Tuesday evening? It's me, Jimmy the K, with the big dude.
What's up,
As
everybody?
you notice we have a wall behind us.
Yes.
Yes, a wall.
And then this week, for next week's show, I'm going to bring in some KU stuff and we're going to put up.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got Jimmy's Thunder stuff, Texas Rangers. What about Cecil Fielder, man? That's
You mean Prince Fielder.
Prince Fielder.
You're thinking of
Man,
his dad,
I'm thinking
but
of
he
his
went
dad.
out. You know, it's funny. He actually went out with the same amount of home runs as his dad did. 319. I was like, is that deja vu or what?
And now, why does him and his dad not talk? What's the whole story behind that? Do you know?
I have no idea. That could be something that we could
We
research.
could research that. We could research that. So, how was New York?
Different.
Different.
It's fast paced, very fast paced. Like I told you earlier on the phone, we're not doing a live show from New York. I'm sorry, guys.
So, all you guys that thought we were going to be in New York sometime, nah.
Not gonna happen.
Jimmy vetoed that. So, we're going to have to stick to the Midwest.
Yeah.
Maybe LA someday.
Yeah, maybe.
I could do LA. I liked LA. It wasn't too bad. While we were gone, Jimmy went to New York. I went home to Kansas City and Kansas City, Kansas, and went to the rodeo. That was pretty fun. And then I went to Schlitterbahn Water Park, which has been in the news here a lot lately because of the tragic incident that happened with a kid there. But other than that, I had a good time. It was fun. I didn't want to leave. I got to see my son and some family and friends and stuff like that. So it was really good. Excuse me. I had a little incident last night while at work.
Yes.
You
tried calling me at the
tiny
crack of dawn.
I tried calling Jimmy to come pick me up from the hospital last night.
He's like, what kind of friend are you?
Yeah, right, Jimmy? I have severe allergies, guys, that all my life I've had to get shots and stuff like that. And so I could come in contact with somebody and they come in contact with something that sets me off. And so I don't know what happened, but something happened last night at the hospital. I started coughing. I couldn't breathe. I get that. I don't know if you guys out there that have had or been over there that are or maybe allergic to something. So I had one of those nights, and so I had to go to the ER at Mercy. And I didn't get out of there until about 2, but they had filled me with Benadryl and some other stuff, but I was just very sleepy by the time I got out of there. And so I called Jimmy, called some other people, called my daughter, and so it arrived. But luckily, thankfully, to the awesome security people at excuse me, at Mercy Hospital. Excuse me. That's it for me. I don't know what is something. My daughter passed her driver's test, and I Googled, so I know what time to take her, and it says it's permanently closed.
Yeah.
I said, okay. I said, well, I guess we'll just go to our second favorite kind of. We went to the garage. Have you ever had the garage before?
No, the one here in Edmond or
any of them. There's Midwest. Let me see. There's Midwest City, Moore, Edmond,
Spicy.
Marathon.
somebody that's I didn't see the race.
He's 31. He's going to win it all. Justin Gatlin. Michael Phelps. The first television has an abundance
Probably.
that he's in the 3,000 club. That was not Major League Baseball. That was Japanese baseball.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of torn in a way. Apparently, I'm kind of frozen on YouTube Live, or not YouTube Live, but Facebook Live.
Huh.
It'll connect eventually. I'm kind of split in a way, you know. But to be honest with you, if we want to be fair, he shouldn't be in the 3,000 club.
Shouldn't even be close.
Not in Major League Baseball because, like you said, the majority of the red leather, yellow.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather.
The majority of those hits came in Japan.
Yes.
Not in the United States
Not
Major League Baseball
Nope.
organization.
And this, excuse me, and so it was also like, okay, the type of pitching over here. Excuse me, everyone. What about the pitching that he when he was in Japan? I don't think it's.
Some of those guys over in Japan are major league players because they couldn't make it here. They go to Japan, and then some of them, like Kobe Lewis of the Texas Rangers, who's unfortunately injured until September.
I saw.
A lot of times, you know, when they're not performing well in Major League Baseball, they'll get a contract in Japan. They'll go over to Japan for 2 or 3 years, lower their ERA, look really impressive, and then come to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it translates well, other times it doesn't. Kobe Lewis has translated extremely well for Texas.
Yeah.
His first stint with Texas was very horrible. You know, he goes to Japan and lowers his ERA from there, and from there, you know, comes back to Texas and performs quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Performs in the World Series a couple of times. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be honest with you, no, he probably shouldn't be, because the majority of those hits were in Japan. You know, if we're gonna be fair, then he should have the 3,000 hits in Major League Baseball, because what kind of records are going to be broken in Japan by Major League Baseball players? No. You know, if let's say,
because most of them are done.
Let's say Roger Clemens decides, and God forbid that happen, because he'll be 50 years old.
No, officially it was 46, 45.
Exactly.
And
but
technology.
you know, he goes to Japan and starts, you know, he's got 500 strikeouts over here. No, does he have 500 strikeouts, or does he have, you know, 1,564 strikeouts?
Yeah.
So the truth of the matter is, you know, in Japan, they would not look at Major League Baseball stats the way that they do here in the United States. So, you know, if we're going to be fair, then he shouldn't be in the 3,000 hit.
He shouldn't be in the. I thought that from the get-go. I'm like, what? He should not be in the 3,000 hit. That's not even fair. You know, it's like it's just not fair. The ballparks aren't the same. They're not that. I don't know even know if the ballparks over there are even big comparable to the ballparks here.
Some of them are comparable. I mean, one of the biggest ones I think is comparable to Coors Field in Colorado, which is pretty tiny.
Mm. So I mean, you can get hits. You know, I mean, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Also, for you guys that wanted to get Bedlam tickets, Bedlam single game tickets sold out.
Aww.
September Ohio State game sold out.
Unless you go through StubHub.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was looking last night at OU tickets. I was like, You know, my birthday's coming up. You know, it'd be kind of nice to go to an OU game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, they're playing Kansas the 29th
Okay.
of October, which my birthday's the 31st
29th of October. We're here.
in Norman.
Ooh.
And I'm like, I wonder.
Hey.
I was like, $45 a ticket's not bad, to be honest with you. So I was like, you know, my birthday's coming. And I sent Jessica the text because, you know, she's in the back room trying to put Mini-Me up. And
September when?
at Lloyd Noble. And
In October.
for like 40 University.
With a formidable understanding.
There's Mall.
You would have been.
Coach.
And the coaches.
Oh, sheesh.
Jim was Prince. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Say, can I?
100 and some odd games.
Yep.
And he continues to do that. But he goes out because he's looking for a ring. And he's willing to do what it takes
Yeah.
to have that supporting cast around him
Yeah.
for that ring.
For that ring. And whereas, you know, that's why OKC got bounces, because after a while of having to carry a team, and people say, well, that's what winners do. I said, yeah, but you see what happens. You see, you see where, you know, when LeBron was first in Cleveland, he and they didn't have, I don't know what it of the year football season we had experiencing